and welcome back on Nusika. So today let's make T-bone steak bistro style. Of course you need a steak, any steak. Today I'm taking T-bone. Vegetables I'm taking asparagus, totally optional, whatever ones you want. And I'm using this tricolor peppercorns. These asparagus and mushrooms, I'm going to use the mushroom for making a sauce base. You can skip the mushroom and just add cream to have the sauce. So let's get started, and I'm using 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter onto my pan, and I just dusted some of the peppercorn and salt. I just ground a little bit, just crushed it a little bit so it's not chunky, but yet you have the intense flavor of the pepper. I'm just pressing it hard on the steak so all of the pepper and the salt get the top layer on the steak. At this point you can leave it in the refrigerator if you want deciding to cook later, but if you are going to cook now, it's ready to be fried on the pan with the 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter that I just added. So make sure to add all of the steak and do not flip for like around 5 to 10 minutes, because if you flip in between you might not get the crust. Just allow it to get cooked. Do not flip at this point. I have kept the flame on a medium high on the gas stove. So yeah, now it's ready to flip and look at the crust. This is what you're looking for. If you had flipped earlier or you were checking on in between, you might not get this crust. And also we had crushed it a little bit, so all of the flavor and the spices have formed a nice crust on the steak because of the peppercorns, the red and the green and the black. The intensity of each color of the peppercorn is different at different colors, and that is why. And if you can't find these, you can just go with the black peppercorn. And our steak is done, and I'm just covering up and leaving it to cook. Do not cover and cook for a very long time. I'm cleaning up the asparagus. It just was too fibrous. So here is our steak, and it is done. And if you overcook it, you might, however you want, you can have it medium rare or fully done. I had boiled water with some salt, and I soaked in the asparagus for just about when it was ready to boil, and I removed it off the fire. And here are the steak that I'm going to leave it in the oven just before I'm going to take it off, just before I'm ready to serve this on my platter. So the sauce that we are going to make is mushroom cream sauce. I'm going to deglaze this pan. I used shiitake mushroom. Any white mushroom or button mushroom, anything is absolutely fine. So we are going to use a tablespoon of refrigerated cold butter, because the moisture in the butter when it's from the refrigerator is going to help deglazing the pan even better. So I'm using about a cup of a heavy cream, or cup and a half. All of the measurements and the ingredients will be in detail in the description box below. You may check it out. So all of the peppercorn and the salt that was on the pan got stuck on all over the mushroom, and it is ready now for the cream. Added about a cup and a half of heavy cream to our pan just to deglaze it, and once it starts to bubble and the sauce is ready, let's check for some salt, because remember the pepper and the salt is what we added to our steak, and we just deglazed it. It was just fine. I didn't need to add any more salt to the sauce now. So let's start plating our dinner today with a steak a piece of steak and some asparagus, and the mushroom sauce was absolutely fine both with the steak and the asparagus. If you do not find asparagus, please go ahead using potatoes. They are also great option. They go very well with the steak, or mashed potatoes. Uh, and if you like my channel, do like and subscribe to Sika. Thanks for watching and have a good day. And like always, I have a piece of music for you to enjoy in the end. Bye bye.